Hey everyone, Bogey King here. Welcome back to the channel. Out on the course today, and today I wanted to bring you another product review, something that I've been using for quite a while, and I finally decided it was time to bring it to you as a product review because I really enjoy it. I use it all the time, and I wanted to talk to you about how I use it, when I use it. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about my Bluetooth 3 Max rangefinder. I bought this quite a while ago, maybe even a year ago. I've used it, enjoyed it, and so I wanted to bring you a full review. I recently signed on as an affiliate with Bluetooth, so I can offer you a 10% discount with the code BogeyKing, and I actually reached out to them. So a lot of times companies reach out to me. In this instance, I wanted to test it out first myself. I've used other rangefinders. As you guys know, I've reviewed digital rangefinders like the watches, the Garmin S62, S70, the Garmin G80. There's just all kinds of different, digital solutions. This is more analog, but it has a lot of technology packed in here. So I'm going to use it today. I want to talk you through how I use it, why I like it, and what I think about it. And I'll give you my full unbiased opinion at the end of the video, so you want to stay tuned. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. It goes a long way to help the channel. Here at Bogey King Golf, we do everything from the average golfer's perspective. So will this help you when you're out on the course? Let's find out today. And let's start playing some golf, and I'll let you know. All right, everyone, here we go. I hit my drive. It wasn't a great drive. I'm on the right-hand side up on the hill up here. According to my watch, I have 166 to the middle of the green. It is telling me my front, middle, back, and giving me a recommendation for what club to hit. Now I have the wind to my back right now, so it's a helping wind. But what I do in this situation typically is I use the rangefinder to just validate the distance. I do trust the Garmin. I mean, it is spot on. You can watch one of my previous videos, I'll link it below, where I actually show using a rangefinder, the accuracy of the watch. But what I like to do is, in this situation, pinpoint the specific distance because sometimes it could be different. It could have some slope. So I'm shooting 170 with the slope. The green is below me and it's tilted. It is 169. And my watch said 165. I have 169 on the rangefinder, and that's why I use the difference. Now you might say, what is slope? Slope is the rangefinder accounting for the difference in elevation and the difference in pitch and the changes, so that when you're hitting the ball, if you're hitting it up or below where you're standing, that affects the distance the ball must travel. If it's going above you, you have to hit it harder, or it has to go farther. If it's down below, it'll go, without having as much effort, it'll go farther. So you want to account for that. So I'm above the green right now. Again, I've got wind to my back. I've got 167. I'm going to go with probably my 6-iron, and I think that's a safe club. So let's see how using this Bluetooth rangefinder and in conjunction with my watch really helps me hit, hopefully the right shot. So that came out a little chunky, but it's actually okay. I'm definitely short, but I think if I would have made good contact, that would have been on the green. So I think in this instance, the rangefinder with that dialed in distance really helped. Now I'm chipping uphill, which I prefer. So let's go take care of business and finish off this par 4. All right, so we're gonna, let's see, I'm gonna grab the rangefinder. One of the cool things is this has got a magnet on the side, so it sticks right to the golf cart. Don't need to put it in any kind of separate sleeve or anything. So my watch is telling me that I'm within 100 yards right now. Let's get closer to the ball here. I'm 52 yards away, actually 48 as it's adjusting. We're gonna use the rangefinder. We're gonna shoot it, it's 43, so 43 yards. It's just gonna be a simple, chip shot up here. Simple is relative, right? All right. Well, the rangefinder can give me the distance, but it definitely cannot help me hit the trip up onto the green. Well, as you guys know, it's Bogey King Golf. We're not professionals. I had a little bit of a thinning chip, came up and rolled into the sand trap here, so we're gonna have to pop this guy out. This is really crappy. I need to land it on the fringe here, and just a minor rollout. Oh my gosh, that was exactly what I wanted to do. See, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. In this instance, that's pretty good. You should always try your best to repair a sand trap. Cover your footprints up right as you walk out. I don't know if there's like a preferred way. I try to kind of smooth it, make it so the sand is loose and free. This is a par 3. It's a pretty long par 3. From this distance right here, my Garmin is saying 178. We're going to come out here to the tee markers and we're going to shoot the distance so we can see what the rangefinder says. 198. So that's 10 more, well, more than 10 yards. That's about, so 184. That's to the center. It's 184, 198. So yeah, I mean, we're like definitely more than 10 yards off. So that would typically change what I'm going to do. Now I have my 4-iron with me, which is my like 185, 190 club. I might, with the wind, have gone with my 3-iron at this point, having a little more club, not having to hit as hard, have a bit more control. But if I'm short, it's okay. I can chip up on this hole and be all right. Oh, in the pit of despair, as I call it up there. It's a non-sand bunker. I've had pretty good luck getting out of it the past couple of times I've been up there, but man, it's not fun. All right, let's see if we can finish this off and give you my full review. All right, everybody, you've seen, well, I've used the rangefinder now on a par 4, a par 3. Not playing the greatest, that was a bogey, not too bad. This is a par 5. I'm going to tee off, we'll play the hole. I'll use the rangefinder and I'll talk about it and give you the full review at the end of this hole. That one's got a bit of a fade to it, but it'll work. One thing I thought I could talk about with the rangefinder is, let's just say you're not using a golf watch, so you don't have like the distance at every point wherever you are. You can use wayfinders, or you can use marks out on the golf course. Now, obviously the camera's pointed at me, but in front of me is the 150-yard marker. And so that is 150 yards from there to the center of the green. So if I wanted to kind of get a distance and a gauge, I can shoot the marker and I can tell that I am 135 yards from the marker. So, you know, in theory, I could go 200 from here and probably be safe. Now this hole has water between me and the green, and so I'm gonna go a little bit less than that, but that's how you can use the rangefinder in a situation like this, by using a landmark, hitting a tree, hitting some sort of object that you can bounce the distance back off of and figure out, you know, what shot you want to hit. All right, unfortunately, my ball kicked off the cart path and went into the woods here, so I'm not going to chase it. I think there's poison ivy I see, and there's thorn bushes and all kinds of snakes and rabbits and, you know, animals in there, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to drop. I can see the flag in front of me here. My watch says it's 121. It's over water, like I said. And the rangefinder is actually showing 114, so that's a little bit less. And that for me is a different club. 114 is my 52, 120 plus is gonna be my pitching wedge. So if I hit my pitching wedge, I could, in theory, hit it long, be over, and there's water behind the ball. Just not an ideal scenario. If you're wondering how you use this, I'll try to find some videos to show you, but essentially there's this power button on here and you just click that, it turns it on, and then as you get closer to when you're looking at the flag in the viewfinder, you click it and that, you know, does the ping, it vibrates, and then when it locks on to the item, it gives you the distance. It has the slope on and off rating. This does have a regular like watch style battery. Again, I've had this for about a year and I haven't changed the battery yet. It's been fine. A friend of mine has the same one. He actually had, he thought it was a battery issue. He couldn't get his to work, and turns out it changed the battery. It wasn't that. And he actually called Blue Tees and they ended up sending him a brand new one for free within like a couple of days. No questions asked. He sent his other one back and it's been working fine since. So I like that mine's been great. Mine's worked well. His, you know, did not, but they stood behind their product. So I think that's a pretty good testament to a good company. I always like that when companies stand by their products. All right, everyone. Well, unfortunately, today was not a great example of some great golf, but that's okay. This is Bogey King Golf. We are not professionals. We're out here having a good time, sharing products with you that we like and things that helped us and work for us. This Blue Tees rangefinder does really work for me. It does help out quite a bit. I use it all the time. I'll put the price down below. The price fluctuates and varies. There's usually sales. The cool thing is, no matter what the price is, if you use the code BogeyKing, you get 10% off your order, which is awesome. And right now, they're actually coming out with a new product called the Player Plus. It's a speaker that's got a GPS rangefinder built in. It magnets to your golf cart. So I pre-ordered it myself. I've bought it myself, so I'm going to be able to give you guys my honest opinion on it. But if you use my code BogeyKing, you get 10% off. I'll put a link in the description below to their website. But overall, it is a BogeyKing recommended. It's BogeyKing approved. And you know, go out and buy one. Use my link to buy one. Use my code to buy one. Get yourself a discount. And you know, it'll help you when you're out on the course. It'll give you distances and stuff. So as we say here every week at BogeyKing Golf, you can still have fun even if you're playing plus one. You hope between now and next video you're getting out, you're playing golf. We'll see you in the next video. All right, everyone. Later.